What's up guys? So finally I got myself the Meta Quest 3S, and in this video I'm going to be unboxing this thing, showing you everything that comes inside of the box and setting it up all together. We're going to be doing a complete setup process for the Meta Quest 3S. However, if you actually have the Meta Quest 3 or the Meta Quest 2, I think the setup process is quite the same. You can actually follow the same step-by-step tutorial I'll be giving in this particular video. But before we get into all of that, if you find this video useful, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to this YouTube channel. And without wasting much of your time, let's quickly go ahead and unbox this bad boy over here. Okay guys, so over here is my Meta Quest 3S, and just so you know, this is actually my first VR headset, so I'm pretty much excited about having it. And to unbox it, first things first, we'll go ahead and remove this leather box that actually comes with the Meta Quest 3S from the retail shop. So I'll just go ahead and remove. Okay, so basically this is how it looks like, and particularly I got the 120 gigs version. Here we have Batman Arkham Shadow included. So to open this up, I think we actually have to remove this from over here. So just peel this off just like so, and then you want to do the same thing from over here as well. And now we'll just go ahead and push it from the side just like so. And over here we have the Meta Quest 3S. This is so beautiful. Here we have some paperwork, and I think this should be the manual, but I think I've watched a lot of YouTube videos about this, so I don't think I need this for now. And over here we have the controllers that actually come with the Meta Quest 3S. They really look beautiful, as you can see. And I think to actually activate them, I will have to remove this paperwork from over here, but let's just leave that until we get to that point. Now finally, here we have the Meta Quest 3S headset itself. Now you can literally see how beautiful it is. The pancake lenses are actually covered with leather works just to avoid them from getting to dust, and this actually looks really nice. Now you can literally see the sensors, the camera sensors around it. Here we have the power button at the right hand side, as you can see, and there is also the charging port over here for charging the headset as well. Finally, we have this spacer, and this is particularly for those that actually use glasses. So if you use glasses, this will be very necessary. And then also, before I forget, we also have the charging cable over here. It is actually a USB-C to a USB-C charging cable, as you can see. And then we also have the charging brick over here. So if I actually peel this off, this is where you connect the USB-C to USB-C charging cable. And that is basically all for the unboxing of the Meta Quest 3S. So moving over to the setup process, right out of the box, the Meta Quest 3S should have enough power to take us through the setup process. But if yours does not have enough power, you can go ahead and charge it up using the USB-C cable over here. You just have to plug it to this charging port and then plug the other end to the charging brick and then to your power source. Once it starts to charge, you're going to see a light over here indicating that it is currently charging, and after some minutes you can go ahead and continue with the setup process. Now first things first, what you want to do is to go ahead and power on your Meta Quest 3S. But before then, if you're actually using glasses on your Meta Quest 3S, what you want to do is to actually remove this headset cover over here. It is actually removable, so you just want to pop it up just like so, and then from this end you also want to do the same thing, just pop it up, and then you can go ahead and add the spacer. This will actually create space for your glasses, and then you can now proceed to insert this one inside of it. But I am not going to be using glasses, so I will just go ahead and remove this because it is not useful to me. Now another thing you want to do is to go ahead and remove the two leathers that are covering the lenses over here. So I'll just remove this one just like so, and then you want to do this as well. And now go ahead and put back this headset cover. It is pretty easy to just pop in, out and in. Now you can now proceed to power on your Meta Quest 3S. So come over to the right hand side and then just long press on this button over here until you hear a sound from the headset, and just like so, you can literally see the light over here indicating that my Meta Quest 3S is now turned on. When trying to put on the Meta Quest 3S, you want to go ahead and adjust these two straps over here until it actually fits with your head. So you want to just adjust them like so, or you can actually just bring them together to make it a little bit free for you to be comfortable on them. Also at the top over here, you can actually remove these straps from the top just to adjust it and then, put it whichever way you want, depending on the size of your head. Another thing you might want to do before you proceed to put on the headset is to go over to your phone, and from your phone you want to go ahead and download and install 2 applications. First, you can head over to the Google Play Store or App Store if you're using an iPhone, and then you want to go ahead and download and install the Meta Horizon app from the Google Play Store or App Store. This is actually the app we'll be pairing the Meta Quest 3S with on our phone. Now, once you've gotten this app, the next app you want to get is the eye measurement app on your phone. Unfortunately, I was unable to get this on the Google Play Store, but it is actually available on the iOS App Store. You don't have to worry so much. Even without the eye measurement app, you can as well just go ahead and change the 3 different eye distances that the Meta Quest 3S gives to you and decide which one actually works better for you. And once you've gotten these apps, you're good to go. Meanwhile, before I proceed to show you how it looks like from inside of the Meta Quest 3S I have over here, it is important to note that some of the videos or pictures you're going to be seeing are going to be a little bit blurry because I am actually recording my camera inside of the lenses over here, so it may not be very clear and very sharp. Now let's just go ahead and see how it looks like once you turn on the headset. Okay, so when you first power on the headset, you'll be faced with the Meta logo. And first things first, you'll be asked to remove the leather works that actually comes with the controller. So make sure you actually remove the leather works that comes with your controller, and you should be taken to this page. Now, what you want to do next is to just click on the enter button at the bottom of the right hand side using your controller. To click, you just want to go ahead and press on the trigger button at the top of the controller. So you want to point your controller on the enter button and then just press on the enter button. I'll go ahead and press on mine now. And then next, you actually want to go ahead and select your language. So you will be faced with this window. What you just want to do is to go ahead and select any language of your choice. In my case, I'll be going with the English UK over here. So once you select English UK, you just want to go ahead and press on the trigger button on your controller. And now you'll be taken to this page guiding you on how to make sure you properly put on the Meta Quest 3S headset. So you want to go ahead and adjust the straps at the front and then also adjust the straps at the back until it fits your head. Once you're done, you can now go ahead and click on the continue button at the bottom over here. And now you will be taken to the page that actually requires you to adjust the lenses of the Meta Quest 3S and also insert the spacer if you are actually using glasses with the Meta Quest 3S. The Meta Quest 3S has 3 eye sizes. It has the 5.8, the 6.3 and the 6.8. So you just want to go ahead and adjust it accordingly depending on what you get from the eye measurement app, and then you can now go ahead and click on the continue button at the bottom over here. Now you will be required to enter and connect to your Wi-Fi network, so just go ahead and click on the continue button at the bottom over here. Give it some few seconds and you should be able to search for available Wi-Fi's network and also find your home Wi-Fi or hotspot network. You just want to go ahead and select your Wi-Fi or your hotspot and then proceed to enter your password as well. And once you're done entering your password, from the input field at the bottom, you just want to go ahead and connect to your Wi-Fi or your hotspot network by clicking on the connect button over here. And at this point, your Meta Quest headset will start to update itself with the latest software or firmware. What you want to do at this point is to basically just go ahead and plug in the headset while you go ahead and download and install the Meta Horizon app into your phone. Okay, so I have initially guided you on how to get the Meta Horizon app. Now to set it up, you want to go ahead and open it up on your phone. Make sure that your Meta Horizon app is actually connected to the same Wi-Fi or hotspot network as your Meta Quest 3S. Go ahead and select your profile over here. It is actually choosing between my Facebook profile or my Instagram account. So I'll just go ahead and select my Instagram account over here. And now you just want to go ahead and continue with the whole setup process. Click on allow and continue. Now it is actually going to use your account information over here. So you just click on this check button and then click on create account over here. And at this point, what you want to do is to go ahead and adjust your username if you do not like the username over here, and then just proceed to click on the continue button at the bottom. And once the setup process is completed, you should be taken to this page over here. And now you'll be asked to create an avatar. Just go ahead and select any avatar of your choice. In my case, I'll be selecting this over here, then click on the continue button. You can as well skip all of this if you don't want to do this now. Then just go ahead and choose if you want your profile public or private. I'll go ahead and select the public profile and then click on continue. And now what you want to do next is to just click on the set up a headset. So select this and then you want to click on the continue button over here. click on why using this app. Just give it all of the permission it needs. Also make sure you turn on Bluetooth as well on your phone, so make sure Bluetooth is allowed. Then select the Meta Quest 3S. Now it will start to look for your Meta Quest 3S headset. What you want to do next is to just make sure that you have completed the update, and you should be able to find it. Now you can literally see it just found it, and headset is updating the latest software, so just go ahead and wait for some seconds until the update is completed on your headset. And once the update is completed, you're going to be taken to this page asking you to press on the power button to enable the cameras and microphone on the headset. And what you just want to do is to go ahead and complete the pairing process of your Meta Quest 3S and the Meta Horizon app on your phone. Now, to pair with the Meta Horizon app, what you just want to do is to go ahead and press on the 3-line icon at the top of the right hand side over here, and then you just want to go over to the devices tab. Go ahead and click on pair new headset. Select the type of headset you have. In my case, it is the Meta Quest 3S over here. Now it is looking for headsets, and just like so, both devices has been successfully paired with each other. And what you just want to do is to go ahead and click on the next or continue button over here. Click on continue, and you're good to go using the Meta Horizon app with your Meta Quest 3S. Click on the get button over here to actually activate this with the headset, and automatically it has been added to my library. Now you want to click on the continue button over here, and then you can actually skip this to do it later by just clicking on the skip button at the bottom. Click on skip, and then just click on close. And just like so, we have now successfully connected the Meta Horizon app with the Meta Quest 3S. And as you can see, we are faced with this beautiful welcome screen. To get started, you just want to go ahead and click on the enter or welcome button over here. Now, usually you'll be taken through a tutorial guiding you on how to use the Meta Quest 3 headset. In my case, I'll go ahead and skip this tutorial, but you can actually just go through it to get the basics of the headset. So I have just completed the whole setup process and tutorial for the Meta Quest 3S. If you find this video useful, please make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more interesting tech tips like this one.